Hi guys. For several years, people have been asking about video tutorials about different things with costuming, hair and makeup, that kind of thing. So we're going to start doing those as frequently as we can. Today I'm going to talk to you about stones, and I'm in my bed because the lighting is actually best in here. I have an east-facing window, and I want you to actually see the difference in the quality of the stones. Okay, so in my hand I have three different stones. They're all the same size. They're 16SS, which is 4 millimeters, and they're all crystal AB. AB is Aurora Borealis, so they've got that kind of rainbow quality to the stone. So the top one is the cheapest. It's called a jelly stone. It's an acrylic. It's not actually glass. So it's kind of plastic, it's lightweight, and it just has a coating on it. Now sometimes that coating can chip off, and then you're left with kind of this flat, just white piece of plastic. The one in the middle is what we call DMC stone. They're kind of a step up. They are glass. They have the acrylic topping on it. They're great for large group numbers and that kind of thing where we're doing smaller pieces. So a group number, but we do maybe all the pasties and G-strings in those. The jelly we would tend to use more on bigger pieces like pants or shirts or something like that, or a jacket, where we have a lot of ground to cover and a lot of girls to cover it in. So the one on the bottom is the big dog, the Swarovski, and you can see the difference in the sparkle and how it catches the light. Those are much more expensive, usually 3 to 4 times the cost of a DMC stone. Worth it depending on what kind of venue you play in. So normally I will use Swarovski sets usually as a pasty or a G-string, and I usually only use those in smaller venues because you can't really see the difference between something up close and far away. You can't really notice the quality difference. But if I'm in an intimate venue, I will tend to use those a little bit more. So we tend to affix these with E6000, which is a glue you can get at any craft store. Everybody's way of affixing them is slightly different. I tend to use tweezers if I'm not grouping them together. So in other words, if I'm just putting a stone down and there's fabric around it and there's not a stone immediately next to it, I will put some glue on the back of the stone and then put it down with the tweezers because it tends to be the cleanest application. If I'm just totally covering something in stones, I'll throw the glue down and then use what we call a picker, a rhinestone picker. It's basically a stick with a wax piece on the end of it that's kind of sticky but not terribly, that you can just go grab the stone and then lay it down in the glue. So that's the difference there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.